Hey guys, it's Christian McCaffrey, pro running back. I'm partnering with Abercrombie this season to tell you about their viral denim. All you need to know is denim should fit like this. Abercrombie's athletic fit is a game changer. They're designed for guys with an athlete's build like mine. Just enough room and the perfect stretch. When a jean fits that well, I'm wearing it on repeat. Shop Abercrombie Denim in the app, online, and in store.
Change is always happening, but no matter what changes in 5 years, there's one thing that will stay the same: the price of your internet. With the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi, with our best equipment included, for a price that stays exactly the same. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-in and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Hello and welcome to the Paddock and the Pavilion and to the latest episode in our What Was It Like 2 series. Today I'm joined by jockey John Egan, who in 2006 produced one of the greatest shocks in York's racing history when he rode the 100-to-1 outsider Mudawin to victory in the Ebor Handicap. We'll look back at that staggering triumph, the longest price winner of the world-famous handicap, first run back in 1843. John reflects on the horse he rode 14 times in his career and shares what it meant for him and for trainer Jane Chapple Hyam on that remarkable day, 23rd of August 2006. And finally, John tells us why, at the age of 57, he continues to ride and compete at the top level. Hello, John. Thanks for joining me on the Paddock and the Pavilion.
No problem. How are you today? All right?
I'm very well, thank you. And I've caught you out riding.
Yes, I'm actually on a horse at the minute on my earphones. Yeah.
What was it like to win the Ebor on 100-to-1 shot?
It was fantastic. It was great to do it for, Jane's a good friend of mine as well. And to do it for her was fantastic.
And we're now going to tell the story of Mudawin. He raced once as a 2-year-old in 2003, and he had his last run on the 13th of May 2010. What was he like? What was he like to ride? What was his personality like?
Listen, he had his little kinks, but listen, I knew him pretty well. He could give, which he tended to give, trouble in the stalls. He was that big, he could just barely fit in them, and he used to get a little claustrophobic.
Your first ride on him, which was on the 24th of May, at Kempton, over 1.5 miles, 20-to-1 shot. Yeah.
It was actually my birthday that day, was.
Oh, it's good.
And long time ago now.
Yeah, good day for your birthday, though. Eh?
But I knew the horse pretty well from home because I rode out a bit for Jane, so I did know the horse quite well.
Because Jane had only just started training then.
Yeah, she hadn't started training that long, funnily enough. And then when I won the Ebor for her, I was riding for Dr. Jim Hay at the time, and he was looking for a trainer. I was in Dubai not long after that, and I rang up Jane, and Jane came out to Dubai, and then she got the job. She started training for Dr. Hay then she moved to Lambourn. So it was all a good story from that horse, really.
You won on him again, John, on the 7th of July at Sandown. And you said you had trouble in the stalls that day.
Yeah, well, he did rear over in the stalls that day, and I came out over the back. And that actually got him into the Ebor, because he wouldn't have got into the Ebor if he hadn't won that. We were quite lucky to run that day, and if we hadn't won that day, we wouldn't have got in, because we only got in by one into the Ebor.
Next time out, though, he was 9th of 9 at Ascot.
Yeah, well, listen, he had two ways of running Mudawin, He could really give it all to you, and then some days he'd just throw his hat at it. That's the way he was,
Next up then was the Ebor. I've read that Jane was confident. What did you think were his chances? He was 100 to 1 shot.
You couldn't be confident in an Ebor in a handicap like that. No, but look, we thought he'd run well, and you couldn't think he was going to win it. He was in good form. If he put his best foot forward, we would have thought that he was going to run a real good race, and which he did. And I'd say with about 5 to run, I just started to pick them off gradually, and then I remember at the 3 pole, I thought, I could get into the money here. You could get into the money. And then at the 2 pole, I'm thinking, I'm going to get a bit of the money. And the nearer I got to the line, I was going like from 4th, going to finish 5th to finishing 4th. And just at the line, then we just won.
Yeah, I'd ask anyone to watch. I suggest to anyone to watch the replay. It's unbelievable that you won the race.
Yeah. No, it was a great day. Fantastic day. It was brilliant.
What were the emotions like when you were waiting for the photo finish?
Well, it's always, your heart is always in your mouth waiting for that number to be called, you know. But I did think I had just won it. You know, usually you have a fear, you have a gut feeling, really, usually in them photo finishes, so you're usually right.
Did Mudawin like York? He won there several times.
He did, because it was a good long straight. It gave him plenty of time, because he was a massive horse, and he just needed time to gather his momentum and just, you know, he lengthened rather than quickened, and he just needed time to do that.
It was only Jane's 5th winner as a trainer. Now she's won Group 1 since.
Yeah. She's done really well. And my son actually has ridden winners for her, some nice winners for her, and my daughter rode her first winner in the UK for her the other day. And she's actually apprenticed to her now. We've had a long association with Jane, and Jane actually legged me up on my first winner in Hong Kong.
So it must have been particularly nice to win the race for her then.
Yeah, of course it was. Absolutely.
That was your 4th ride on Mudawin. You rode him another 10 times. You riding him in the Iris Cesarewitch. You rode him in the Cesarewitch at Newmarket. You even rode him at Longshot in a Group 3.
Yeah. It was just, listen, he gave us one real good day out, and we were very thankful. And, you know, a lot of days he didn't try too hard.
He returned, though, to the Ebor in the following year, and he came 12th of 19. How did he run that day?
Listen, not the same. Obviously, not the same as the year before. As I said, he threw in that real good one that day, and it's a very hard race to win. You need to have everything spot on the day, and she just had everything right on the day, and he was ready, and he wanted to win it, so it worked out that day. It'd be hard for it to work out in 2 Ebors.
You last rode him on the 25th of July 2009 in a handicap at York when he was trained by James Moffat, and you won on him again at 12 to 1. Yeah,
for James, yeah. But from what I can remember, he was down a lot in the handicap then, wasn't he? Yeah, I'm sure he slipped down in the weights, and to be fair to him, he was the kind of horse that just moving to James Moffat and probably popping over Hurl and whatever he did different, it would have freshened him up and sweetened him up, you know?
But it must have been a fitting place for him to win his last race at York.
Yes, absolutely. But no, as I say the change in Moffat would have helped him, but he had trickled down the handicap as well. But some of them horses, when they get a little older, a change is good for them, you know? Whether it's going from Moffats to Janes or Janes to Moffats, you know, just a change is as good as the rest, you know?
Yeah, Mudawin even popped over hurdles. He ran at Cheltenham at the April meeting one year.
Yeah.
Now, you're still riding. Are you 57 now?
Yeah.
Any signs of retirement? Are you going to carry on until you're 60?
Do you play golf?
No.
Do you play any sport? What do you do for a hobby?
Well, I used to play cricket. I played there until I was 58, but it was hard packing up.
I do ask people all the time, why would I give up playing golf when I enjoy it and I play golf? and I'm better at riding than I am at golf. And I've no intention of giving up yet. Why would I when I'm riding as good as ever? Not in the slightest would I even think about it.
That's good to hear. So you're obviously keeping very fit then, John.
Yeah.
And you still love all the travelling going around the country?
Well, it's better than sitting at home in an armchair like most people, just getting old, waiting to die.
It's very positive to hear that from you. You must be really proud though of your son David.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And my daughter, she's had 3 winners here from 8 rides. She only came 2 weeks ago.
So it's all going well in the family.
It's all going well. And then I have another one then. He just came back from Sumions, my youngest. He was over in his academy and he had a ride in a race there last week. And so no, everyone's on horseback.
And you keep him busy out of the saddle as well.
Oh, yeah. Very, very busy. Always busy. It's good to be busy.
It is good to be busy. And where will you be on Saturday when the Ebor is being run this year?
I have no idea. Do you know where I am Saturday, no? Oh, maybe Newmarket. She's not sure.
But you'll still be somewhere riding. That's the main thing.
Yeah, well, for sure.
But nearly 20 years ago, how do you reflect on a win in one of the biggest handicaps, the Ebor, in 2006 on Mudawin?
Fantastic. I wouldn't mind having a good ride in it this week, and we'll go and win it again. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Well, 2006 was a good year for you. You won the July Cup and the Golden Jubilee at Royal Ascot.
On Blaze Arc. That's right. And the Chester Cup, I think, as well that year.
Well, hopefully you have many more years to come, John. Thank you very much for...
No problem. Thank you very much.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.